Hello, Nomad Nation. Welcome to Tandem Nomads, the podcast show and entrepreneurship platform where you can find great inspiration and tips to grow a successful portable business and thrive in your global nomadic life. So, in today's episode, we talk all about how to keep track of your goals and not give up on your projects when you live constantly on the move and in messy transitions. And to talk about messy transition, I have a great guest here. I'm so honored to have you here, Mariam. Thank you so much for being here. And let us know, who are you?
Sure, I'm very happy to. Thank you for having me, Abel. I'm Mariam, and I'm an expat writer and an expat author. I blog at andthenwemove2.com, and I've just published my first book, all about living this messy global life on the move, and it's called This Messy Mobile Life.
That's an amazing book, by the way, Nomad Nation. You need to check this book. It's all about the multicultural aspect of a global lifestyle in a mixed couple, mixed everything. And so that's really beautiful insights that you're sharing with us, and great toolbox and guidance. So the book is amazing, and I was always wondering how you were managing to put on such a quality resource out there while living on the move. And you've been writing this book starting in Dubai, and then you finished it in Accra in Ghana. So tell us a little bit about the challenges you had. What was the most difficult part about writing this book in the middle of a transition?
Oh gosh, yes. I think it was extremely challenging to make make an international move in the middle of this of writing this book and this big project. And it took me a while to sort of see the move not as something that was holding me back, but as something that was pushing me to become even better, was giving me even more material, was giving me even more skills to then use in to make my product, a better product in the end. So I joked that, I was writing about a messy mobile life, I'm living a messy mobile life, and in the end, I actually think it worked. And it was all about making sure I switched how I was switched my mind frame and switched how I was perceiving it, to make sure that I didn't perceive it as a challenge, but I perceived it as an opportunity. And
Mm.
yes, and of course, when we live a life on the move, we all know that we're constantly, moving. And of course, we joke that as soon as you've paid next year's school fees and you've got a great hairdresser, guess what? You need to move, right? And I mean, that's how it is. That's how life is, right? You can't predict what's going to happen. But it's really important that you set goals for yourself that are not dependent on your geographical location, that are not dependent on where you're living. So if you've got a business, or you're writing a book, or your new project, whatever it is, make sure that you have a goal that you're working towards, and make sure you have the support system and the network to actually reach that goal. And that can be the most challenging part, because you're in a new country and you don't have that. That's exactly what we give up when we move. So it's extremely crucial that you're aware of that, and that you tell people what you're doing, reach out to people, make sure they know what you're working on, they're going to hold you accountable, make sure you ask for the right kind of help, so that you're not missing your deadlines and your goals that you've set for yourself. I
Yeah.
think if you go in it with the right frame of mind, it can be doable. It can be doable, and don't expect that there won't be, you won't stumble, or you won't fall. You will. There'll be challenges, but the important thing is to have a game plan and to have your cheerleaders, right?
Mhm.
Regardless of if they're in their old country or new country, somewhere else, they're sitting somewhere else. You need cheerleaders who are going to help push you to
Definitely.
make sure you can do
Yeah.
it.
And I loved how in our conversation today, you've given us even more examples of the challenges you've been through and what has helped you really. And I love that you were honest, saying that you were close to quit. So you take us through that and how you have managed to not end up quitting that goal. that you had. So I can't wait to share this with your Nomad Nation. If you want to hear more about it, you go to tandemnomads.com, and the link of this episode is above or below this video. So make sure to check it out. And also, you don't want to miss this amazing book, The Messy Mobile Life from Mariam. I really invite you to check it out. It's really, really amazing. Thank you so much, Mariam, for the great work you're putting out there, for inspiring us, and for your great contribution to this interview. It was really, really great.
Thank you, Amel. My pleasure.
So Nomad Nation, check this out on the link above or below this video, and stay tuned to turn your challenges into great opportunities.